This past Friday,
vendredi de wa yo
in our prayer meeting here,
de mi no de ho do fi yo
after we finished praying,
de mi ho de pe yo
I approached a certain gentle boy
on se gbo nyami sunu vide
whom I have been seeing regularly on Sunday, Wednesday meetings, Friday meetings.
bo nje mi monji do se gbla me sisi de mi no blo le yo nje mi monji
So I decided to approach him.
on do ma se ko e
I said, I have been seeing you nowadays. You have been very punctual.
no mi mo ya zan le gbe ba no wa mi sa kwenu wenu
Who are you?
ni ano yin menwe
And he gave his name.
be ena mi nkoton
Said Abraham.
ere mi ni Ibrahim
I said, Abrahim?
bono Ibrahim
That is a Muslim name.
aha male sin ko yin lo sin
Because if you're a Christian, it will be Abraham.
bono e Christian ena do ena yin Abraham
Abraham.
e ka ni Ibrahim
He said, yes,
ero
I was a Muslim.
male no yin dai
I was meaning that he is no more.
e yin dai yin no e ben male mtian
And I said,
bono
what made you to be coming to church here?
e tere ton e wa mi sa
He said,
be do mi do
I was sick
ndo azon jewe
and I am healed.
bo mo azon en bo
I said, how did it happen?
de mo azon en bo
And he said that through the past crusade,
okay e do when de mi la when agbo ko ho o e mi nsi
I said, wow.
no wow
You were sick and got healed through the crusade.
e do azon jewe bo mo azon en bo de mi la when agbo ko ho
He said, yes.
e do
So I decided that then this is the real thing. I have to worship Christ.
be do bon zeg be talo ni ke lo nda gbe wen bo yin no sin e Christ
And I said, even you didn't testify that you are healed.
bon acte de kundo e mi ma azon en bo amen
And I said, how did it happen?
bon ne we jopon ti
Then
men mi
someone invited him to the crusade,
e do ni ke me de o mi membo yu le mi do mi ni wa when agbo la o
a church member.
agunvi dopo
So church members keep inviting people to church.
on agunvi le mi te kom lo mele dawe wa mi sa
So when he came,
on de ye wa o
and when I called people to give their life to Christ, he came forward.
de ndo mele ni ma se present on Jesus o de mi wa nu kon
And as I was praying for people,
but de no de ho nu mele we o
not touching anybody,
ndalo me ti wa
mass,
e me supo e
all in the name of Jesus.
bi do Jesus sin
As
come
I was praying,
mo de
he felt a certain freshness from the head through the body, and that was all.
pelo de ndo de ho o fifa de kon la menu mi sin takeka ya so ya foko fi de mi ma
And
so
that
body o
was how the sickness get vanished.
e do fi de azon e tue mi do de o ne
And he was
Amen.
surprised. He was surprised.
be de pa cha mi town
Without power,
bon kon ko me fu o
you can never get any Muslim converted,
asin dio malen de bu bena isia
because they have been indoctrinated
do
in such a way that Jesus is nothing.
ekplon e bo zeda e hetem o Jesus yin metia
So, if something supernatural doesn't happen to a Muslim, finish, forget.
onu ko ma automan de de kle nu
You
malen
can't
no
tell them that Jesus is the Lord and then they'll believe. He is the boy sitting down there.
asin do ni ko no
Abraham.
ni ke asin do ni ko no Jesus si ho bena isia ho no do na de kle
Stand
nyami
up,
suno wa nyam bi ne de do kle o
That is Abraham. And since that time, he doesn't play with Sunday church, Wednesday teachings, Friday prayer. He have an encounter.
but si we ne no ko si dimanche don ya nous prend mercredi alors ho vendredi on wa ho binu
There are many times
for nous supporter
people and the children that are born in the church,
mais de ji da misale
they don't live well for God.
e non sang bezen ton de je ka nu ma wa
They don't live for God because
Do
they were born, they were started coming to church, they flow like that. So if something and the parents doesn't teach them well, they live anyhow.
Edie de da misa boy, ete supo a misa ko donc et non ze a misa do yo nu mo. Non me ki to eton le ma plon nu e si so si so ton. Et non ze ma o do yo nu mo.
This one
Mais lo
can never give his life to Jesus
est-ce que c'est ton Jésus pour pede?
if he doesn't have an encounter supernatural.
No e ma no do pe bi gbo me ton ko ma o ko.
Nobody touch him.
Mais déjà au tout ton.
Praying in the name of Jesus.
E ko la jo sin comme.
Jesus taught you.
But Jésus Christ da tout ton ba son ton bo.
Why don't I serve this Jesus?
E tel te manan sin Jésus ni an.
And look at Abraham.
Bo point gbe.
Clap for Jesus for
Voilà nous Jésus nous présentant.